And let me say this, and understand what I'm telling you. And I'm on record for this.
Banter Debauchery
Is a no good, lousy son of a...
No, we're not playing
That's
the games,
exactly
man.
what he is.
I came back, ass was ready to slap. Ass was ready to slap.
I was trying to find the clip of how I went like I won that game for us.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking I think it's in the beginning of Daytime Dodgeball instead of the end.
Yeah.
Cause I started in the middle yesterday at work. Boy, was this nigga Theo just complaining. And it's all your fault, bro. You're not leading us. You're a bad leader. Cornbread is a good leader. I said, you think Cornbread's a good leader? He said, yeah, he is. I said, this nigga don't pass the ball one time. You know what I'm saying? This nigga has 0 pass. If you look at his like overall passes, shit probably is like 20 out of as much as he played. I was like, he said, Cornbread is the best player. I was like, he is. No doubt. But he ain't no goddamn leader. That motherfucker is... That nigga do what he do. Nigga do the same shit that I do. He's a maverick. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
Nigga with Mavericks.
Awesome way to play, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I mean, like, if we're going to, like, all that shit ain't really necessary unless you're playing against niggas that do that.
Yeah. Like, yo, we got to play as a team if we're all together. And every time we all together, everybody get cleaned up. That's 3 kills for the other team. Fuck out of here, man. You know?
I feel him to a degree, but at the same time, my nigga, if you can put up points, I'm gonna go put up points.
Damn. Well, this bitch tripping.
You see the thumbnail?
I saw it. Motherfucking, I'm about to send you this shit this bitch just posted on Facebook.
All right.
Like this is on Facebook.
I put some in my phone. I don't think I really care to talk about it, but
Well, I mean, it's all good. Everything is free game today. All right.
Are you sending it through Messenger?
No, I sent it to your phone.
Oh, okay. Were you talking about it or no?
Nah.
Okay.
It's just some shit that I just seen. Like, just some shit, like when I was about to post a Facebook link.
All right, man.
Right?
What the? Who is this human?
I don't even know who the fuck she is.
She is built different, to say the least.
That shit is crazy. And she's sitting up there like it's a
Yeah, acting like this shit is the Picasso.
nigga facts. You can run that shit, man. Point at me when we're ready.
And let me say this, and understand what I'm telling you.
She put that shit up
And I'm
like,
on record for this.
you know what I'm
Banter
saying?
Debauchery.
Is a no good, lousy son of a...
lot of nuts, my nigga.
That's exactly what he is.
I came back.
Damn, I wish I had the article where I was saying the fucking
Ass was ready to slap.
what you calls this? Welcome everybody. Oh, I didn't have to think up. Welcome everybody to another episode of Banter. It's episode 85 of Banter and Debauchery. This one is called Wedding Crashers. It's called Wedding Crashers for a good reason, because over the weekend we went to a wedding that I feel like we should have never been invited to. How much money was there in that wedding, man?
Are we just starting there?
If you want, man, I got one Hotel Chronicle, and that's it. If you want me to get it out the way,
Yeah,
I can get it out the way quick.
Let's get that out the way, man. That wedding.
All right,
that wedding
so
was something else.
The Hotel Chronicles, I've been to work. Nothing happened except for Monday. Valet comes to the desk. Number one thought it was a dude. She goes, "Do you have any feminine products?" And I go, "Why you always call it feminine products? Why don't you just say you got you need a fucking maxi pad or a tampon?" She goes, because some men have trouble with that. I was like, I guess. And then so my manager, right? She goes, "I have something in my purse for you. Do you use tampons?" She's like, "No, I use maxi pads." And under my breath, I said, "Of course you use maxi pads." But like, yeah. So she just went home because she was bleeding all over the place.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. I guess she forgot that she was a chick. And I was wondering that, like, lesbians, like both like butch lesbians, even though she was a little thing, like butch lesbians, they be like, they just really think they're a dude until like they wake up with cramps one day.
Oh, she's a butch?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you say you thought she was a dude.
Yeah.
Is this the same one?
No, this is a new one. She was new from what I saw.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how well, we already talked about them wanting to play nigga. So they just
played nigga, all right.
Forget that they still do that.
Yep. They talk about, "I'm just gonna go home." I'm like, yo, I was like, if it was a real nigga, yo, you just gonna bleed it out. You know what I'm saying? You a real nigga, bleed that shit out, fam. Like, hey. You know what I mean? But that was all that happened over the weekend. Ain't nothing really. Now, I wasn't there for Saturday and Sunday. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Jalen. Well, yeah, well, fuck all that noise. So, Sunday, was the wedding day, but beforehand, I've been reading my little photography book and whatnot, trying to learn this, that, and the third, and it said at the end of the chapter for practice, what I should do is I should visit an art museum, not necessarily to look at the art itself, but to learn, or to any art piece that catches my eye, if anything in a chapter, because the chapter was about composition. Composition is basically how the picture's set up to make it look the most visually appealing. So whatever piece of art I found the most visually appealing, try to see if I could see anything in the chapter is a part of like why I found this picture to be the most interesting. Oh, they put this dude over here, so they put him over there, or the background looks very different from the foreground, shit like that. Shit was cool. The High Museum of Art. There was a lot of white people. Awful lot of white people in there, like an absurd amount of white people. Older white gentlemen with younger black women. So okay. I see the vibes, but yeah. Aside from that, it was real cool. You know, a lot of that shit shouldn't even have been in there. You saw that Martin Luther King shit?
I did.
Both of them. I said, what the fuck? Is a toddler painted this, and y'all just put this in a fucking high class art museum?
Well, if you think about it, what I just sent you through on to text message, she was standing next to that like it's a triumphant piece of fucking art.
Yeah, because that shit was. I don't even. I'm trying to figure out. I even saw that.
Art is the biggest fucking scam.
It is. There's a lot of shit in there that I didn't even post. And it was one thing that was literally like a bunch of trash. It was like one section that it was literally like, yo, look at all this shit, and it's just trash stuck together, and we're gonna call this shit art. Made out of like paper clips, loose metal, pencil shavings, and like all this other dumb shit. It's like, fam, you found trash and like random stones and put them together and said, this is art. All right, fam. Theo just in here just be getting disrespectful with it. But
you know, I can't even front him on that because somebody told me that at the job. No one, nigga say, yo, you love Julius Randle like that? And I said, what? Then I like looked at myself on my phone. I said, shit.
But yeah, it was cool. And then like right after I left there was when it was time to get to the wedding. Now, Sir Mick, as you may know him, he invited us to the wedding somewhere in Midtown. You know, as soon as I walk in the venue, smell like money. Smell like money was oozing from every orifice and surface available. You get in there, it's a lot of people that was just everyone just talking to you like, yo, go over here, go do this, go do that. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I've only really been to like one wedding like that I remember in my adult life. Like everything else, like shit when I was like a kid, so I don't really give a shit. But now that but other than that, I've only been to like one wedding. That shit was in a barn. So
Yeah.
it was like, this shit is an upgrade for me. I said, what the fuck? Like, I felt like such a peasant. Everybody's in there with a suit on. Everybody's in there looking high sedity, high class. Nothing just like I said, an astounding amount of Caucasians.
Yeah.
But we'll get to why later on.
Yeah.
But
oh boy. Oh boy.
so get in there, you know. I get there a little early, like 3:30ish, and like, yo, I'm gonna say this nigga be a seat because he's 9 feet tall, so you got to sit in the back. Why did you and Theo get there late?
Because Theo had trouble finding the place. I found it easy. Simple.
Me too. As soon as it, like, literally what Mick said, like, it's gonna take you to Cypress Street or whatever, but it's literally between Cypress Street and whatever on 5th Street. It's the only turn you can make on that street.
Well, he was on 5th Street, but he was on the numeral 5 Street. and I'm not gonna sit here and say maybe that half of him had something to do with him getting lost, but
I'm sitting there just like, yo, if these two niggas walk in this bitch at like 4:15, I'm like, y'all niggas are trash. It was like it was definitely like 4:07, 4:08. I said, these niggas is awful, fam. Y'all are awful.
They definitely was staring at us. Like, that nigga Theo was right. Like that, when we walked over to the corner, like where y'all was, there was definitely like this old black lady just looking at me like I didn't even do shit. It wasn't even like I was dressed bad. I was dressed like I was dressed up.
Which
is
is
just like I pulled out my camera and shit. Now look, I took a picture of it. I took a picture of her fucking face. Just sitting there. I took a picture of her face and then a little old light-skinned chick that was next to her with the titties out. Took a picture of that too.
That's why that's why I told you. That's why I was like, yo, I'm going to just sit in the back because I know that's probably where we belong in this scenario.
Nigga facts. Nigga facts.
It's nothing but niggas with suits on and like everybody got on their fucking Sunday best, even though technically it was Sunday, but everyone's acting like they going to church in this bitch.
Yeah.
So, all right, whatever the ceremony
they took us
starts.
to church.
No, a boy did that though. Hey, that trumpet guy got busy. But
Nigga.
so we sitting there and we just all like, yo, I don't ever want to hear Mick say he doesn't make $100,000 again. And it only kept, the ball just kept rolling, just more and more money kept walking in the door. It was just, well, first of all, I'm gonna say they disrespected Mick. I'm gonna say it on the public forum. When Mick came out, when they was like, yo, everybody like get ready, they about to come out. Mick walks out. Nobody looked his fucking direction.
Nigga
not
came
a soul.
Nigga came from the side like he was a busboy.
Facts. Like, I'm looking at Mick, like, I thought it was a groomsman. I said, but I recognized that hot top. I said, this nigga Mick just walked out. Everybody looking at the door to see the bride come out, and then nobody saw Mick go to the stage. I said, the disrespect. Well, I guess because I was sitting on that side, or we was over there, so I was just looking in that direction. I saw him, but nobody paid this nigga no mind.
No mind.
So she comes out. Gets a formal announcement and everything.
Yep.
I'm just like, okay. So she walked down, whatever. This is where the fun begins.
Oh, nigga.
First thing they do after this is that, and what was he like? What was he? Was he a sax player, a trumpet player? Like, what
he was the trumpet guy.
Yeah,
he was the trumpet guy.
Like a nationwide known.
This nigga said, "No, worldwide." I was like, I ain't never heard this nigga.
Facts.
But when he said no worldwide, I immediately looked at you. And then I saw you go. And I said, oh, hell nah. I said, hell nah. And Theo was right.
Facts.
Theo was right. Theo is absolutely fucking right. So, like, as soon as he said, worldwide, no, trumpet player. And then the nigga picked him up. Somebody. And nigga said, I was like, all right, get down, little trumpet man.
Yeah, he was getting busy.
But something happened where the trumpet man came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trumpet man came out, and then he killed his little solo shit.
Yeah.
Then he tried to play a trumpet to the song, and he fucked up and just stopped. I don't know if anybody else caught that.
I wasn't paying attention that much. I was too caught up in the money, the money getting blown into the air. That's all I was paying attention. Yeah.
Fucking money machine.
But yeah, so the trumpet guy comes out there, just like, what the fuck? You got a world renowned known trumpet player. Granted, I don't know shit about instruments, so he means nothing to me. But if you say, and then the fact that trumpet guy got an introduction, but not Mick. I said, what kind of shit is this? Like, y'all are just this. That said, the wedding it's not for the groom, it's for the bride.
It's never is though.
So after trumpet guy comes out, does his thing. Who was the other guy?
Ro James.
That's his name?
Yeah, Ro James.
And
The permission nigga.
Yeah, so he came out. I only got some pipes on him, but he got his damn little introduction to what they call him.
Yep.
Say Grammy nominated, or was that the old guy?
That old guy was a 4-time Grammy nominated Grammy winner, I think.
Yeah, but I forgot what Permission Man's accolades was, but they gave him his accolades. He came out there like, yeah, this is supposed to be a wedding, but it's a concert, y'all, blah, blah, blah. Let everybody turn up. So, nigga, I'm in the bag. You don't shut your ass down. You in here with a bunch of white people and old niggas. Ain't nobody turning up to this shit.
Yep, except for them old black chicks in the front.
Nigga, they was out. They had their phones out. They was there going like
they
this.
got up there like.
I was like, give me
like
that green light.
I was trying to get the shot. And the fucking chick got up. I'm talking to him. I'm like, man, this old bitch better sit her ass down, man. In my shot, man.
Trying to get jiggy.
That nigga sounded just like his song though. I can't even front. That nigga, he did his thing, man. That nigga sounded just like his song.
So after they do that. Was this before or after they said I do? Do we care?
This is after.
Okay.
This is all after.
Oh, okay. So then after he does his thing, then that's when they. Who's the old guy?
Grammy nominated Alfonso. Somebody.
Yeah.
4-time Grammy nominated Alfonso.
Yeah, as soon as he said Grammy, I said Grammy. Multiple. Not
like
just one.
4.
Grammys.
From under the lead singers from LTD. Alfonso. Somebody, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Once I hear Grammys, then I mean you just got it. I'll never fact check.
I looked at. I was like, I don't want to hear this nigga ever say he don't make $100,000 a year again.
Yeah, because
never.
At this point, my nigga, I said, from the money that I smelled immediately walking into the building, to the money that's clearly sitting in the audience, to the money that's being spent in front of me. I don't want to hear shit.
Nah.
It's a community of money just in this room, and I'm like, yo, shout out to us for making the exclusive list.
Yeah, facts.
So after old man John gets his shit off, it's time for
he was trash, by the way.
Yeah, absolute garbage. I wasn't even paying attention at that point. I just started talking to B. Could ignore this nigga's whole performance. So after that, Mick and his girl, they give their little thank you everybody for coming out speeches, blah blah blah. His girl goes first. She talks a lot or whatever. Like I said, at this point, I'm only fascinated with the money. Then we get to Mick. His girl gave her shout out, so like, this nigga Mick better shout us out. He did. Called me cornbread for whatever reason. I thought we dropped the corn a long time ago, but whatever. And then at the end, he was like, shout out to you, Coach Woodson.
Yeah. And
me not knowing shit about basketball, I don't know what the fuck that means. And then you and Theo look like a light bulb went off in your head.
And it's like he said that, but it didn't register. Like, it didn't register. Like, it's like, okay. But when we was like, you know, everybody was leaving, you know, usually we cut in front of people to get the fuck out of there. But me, like, we was all hanging back, and I see this nigga with a bald head and a goatee. I'm like, that nigga look familiar. I'm looking. I go, yo, Theo. Yo, is that Woodson? Theo goes, huh? He look. He go, oh snap! It is him. I'm like, yo, it is him. I said, wait a minute. Then I said, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute. What's his girl's last name?
Facts, Theo.
I said, what's his girl's last name? And then fucking we looked it up, and we saw that the coach was her father. Nigga talk about he had to keep it under wraps.
I think they did it on purpose, just because he wanted to see your live reaction.
You
You could have told me. I wouldn't have known
like,
any better.
You'd have been like, okay.
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Nigga used to coach the Knicks. Now this motherfucker is walking down the aisle with his goddamn daughter.
Hey, that shit was pretty funny.
That shit was funny and shocking at the same time.
Yeah, like what a revelation. Cause Mick don't ever really talk about like who she is or what she does. We think she's just like some Jane Doe, a nobody. Girl. Turns out she's the daughter of a former NBA coach.
Facts.
Know this nigga sitting on multiple M's.
Multiple motherfucking M's. Matter of fact, I'm about to look up his net worth right now. I ain't gonna say it live on air. Hey, I'm about to look up the net worth.
We all got Google here, but so yeah, and don't skip over your little fangirl moment outside.
Listen,
So anyway, so everything is over. Oh, the bags. So they give everybody got a swag bag on the way out the door. And for one, harassing niggas trying to hey, thank you. Harassing niggas to make sure everybody gets a bag before they walk out the door.
They made sure we got a bag.
You think Coach Woodson disgusted that we got a shot at him with it?
I don't know who the fuck these niggas are. Hey, why they letting this nigga talk, man?
Fact.
He's married to my daughter already. Shut this nigga up. Look at that. Look, I just saw his net worth. Money.
Yeah, so like I'm literally like Ren went to the bathroom. I'm sitting there trying to wait outside for Mike Woodson D. So I'm waiting outside the bathroom for Ren. The lady run up to me. Hey, make sure you get a bag. Make sure you get a bag. Like I'm stationary. I'm not even moving. Like wait, trying to. That shit was funny.
Like she. I was watching Brad because I was gonna say make sure you get a bag. That lady ran up to him like her job depended on it, and said make sure like here.
And inside said bag was
a Yeti cup. Some designer socks.
Excellent socks.
Yeah, I wore them to work yesterday. A shirt. Chapstick.
Yeah, because niggas got a big crusty lips.
A bottle of bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Apple juice bubbly. A candle.
Candle not the greatest, by the way. I've been lit that.
Really?
Yeah. It's alright. It smell like grass and fabric and dryer sheets.
Ace card, which Theo will be familiar with because we got one of those at another wedding.
A what card?
Ace card.
Let me see. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is.
Like a ace of spades.
Okay. No, I'm looking up Mike Woodson stuff.
No.
Okay.
We got a USB that I have no idea what it goes to.
See, now that's rich nigga shit. That we haven't even evolved to those level of plugs yet.
Nah,
nigga, we still back here in 2021. They at least at 25.
There's a USB port on the designer bag.
There's a port on. Oh my god, they thought of everything.
Yeah,
they thought of everything. I don't know if y'all
can see it, but there's the port on the designer bag. Yeah, might pop this bubbly open right now. Fuck it, it's a celebration, motherfucker. I have this shit already. This is probably gonna put me over the top.
But yeah, that's what a play. Okay, so after we all the festivities over, we get our bag. So now we stand outside waiting on Mick. As soon as we see Mick, nigga, you got some explaining to do. I love Lucy style. Like nigga,
I yelled that shit. Like I looked at him and I said, "Yo, you got some explaining to do."
And then as soon as you said that, by the white woman immediately moved us the fuck out the shot.
Oh, so nigga. She could and I couldn't be mean to her like I did the chick at Doc's wedding because she had too much money behind her.
Facts. That's something like, okay. I expect you to take your job serious. I know they give you the bag.
The bag. Because they gave us the bag. 2 of them. Oh, they also gave us a bag with food that had a churro cupcake that fucked my stomach up. I had 2 of them. I'm a glutton for punishment. A churro cupcake and kebabs with chicken, steak, and shrimp. I threw the shrimp one out the window when I was driving to Theo's house. But I'm sure it was delicious for anybody like seafood. How do I open this?
Yeah, I threw that shit
Swiss off
out of here. But so we see Mick. We just standing there waiting, and don't try to act like you and Theo wasn't waiting on Woodson.
Oh no, I was
to make an appearance.
I was definitely going to talk to that man.
We just standing right there. So when they went and they got the so they all taking their pictures and stuff. The bride with her parents and stuff like that. So she taking pictures with them. So Coach starts walking back towards us, and you explain how you felt in that moment, B.
All right, so I was sitting there and I was debating with Theo. I said, Theo, should I talk to him? Theo was like, oh man, you only get one chance. I holler at him, man. So I was like Theo, should I talk to him? And I was like, I'm gonna say something. I was like, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna bother him. I was like, man, I got you, man. Nick's tape. You know what I'm saying? I got to our Nick's tape. And when he came up to me, I said, Coach Woodson, lifelong Knicks fan. I don't remember what else I fucking said, but I shook his hand and he looked me in my face. He was like, yeah, man, that's cool, man. Yeah. And then when I thought the handshake was over, he squeezed my hand again, so I had to squeeze back again, handshake's not over yet. And then he left. And then I saw them behind me, and I was like, "Well, let me give these niggas a little show." And I hit him with the melted moment. I melted. I hit him with the melted. And Ren looked at me. She just looked so disgusted.
It was funny to me because you and Theo and them nerds was all at the front of the pack, and me and Ren was standing behind y'all. So he shook your hand. He shook Theo's hand. Said what's up to everybody, and then he looked back at me like I knew or cared who he was. I was I don't give a shit about you, nigga. Goodbye. You're free to go.
Nigga said, "Do you code motherfucking Path of Exile?" No, fuck out my face, nigga. Fuck about none of this shit. I just know you rich.
Yeah, he said, "Nice to meet y'all." All right. Hey, good shit, my brother. And now this nigga Mick is living it up in Hawaii right now. Shout out to him.
Congratulations on him getting married again.
Facts. Excellent wedding. Excellent family.
And he married into.
Facts. But yeah, they're doing that thing. So whenever he gets back, he said he's gonna hop on here next week, either next week or the following week to talk about how Hawaii was. So y'all will hear from him, his side of the story on the wedding that he's been stressing over a year for. So
facts,
nigga.
Why? I don't even know why you were stressing. Shit had nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but I get if at that point they probably told this nigga, hey, none of that fucking nerd shit up here, my nigga. You better fucking act like you are a collegiate level fucking nigga, professional levels at all times.
But his shorty was like, yo, if when it comes to something and you being a Tekken master, I said, go ahead, girl.
Oh, she said she games too, but I'm just saying Coach was probably like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You are here to make my daughter. You are here to make my daughter look excellent.
And nigga said, how much you make a year? Are you gonna up that? Because $100,000 for my baby just doesn't seem like enough.
Yeah, is that where it stops? Did you plateau? All right, my nigga. I hope that's a glass ceiling, big dog.
I could get you a job as an athletic trainer for the Hoosiers.
Yeah, but that was the wedding, and then after that, we all went to Theo's house to watch the Mayweather shit, and that was a really an entertaining card.
I thought it was good.
I was, and I don't even watch boxing. I was highly entertained.
That first up, we had Chad Ochocinco
versus whatever his name was,
a bare knuckle boxer,
Dan Smith from BYU.
Yeah, so
already in the ring.
Yeah, if anybody who watches wrestling, you knew this nigga was a jobber because he didn't even get an entrance. They came back from whatever break they was, and they was like, "Yeah, this is who he's fighting in the ring already." And the guy was just like this.
Yeah, just looking pissed.
And
That's all
like,
y'all gonna put some respect on my name. I'm Dan Smith.
So then Ocho Cinco came out. They did the bell all right. Ocho Cinco had the form. Now I mean, shot in a couple jabs. Everybody was like, okay. And then the dude started to try to hit him. And then you saw all the technique break down. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. And I was like, everybody got form until they get hit, man.
What's the name of that? I'm skipping ahead, but what's the name of the third fight? The black guy.
Bottle Jack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you keep talking.
Yeah. So Ocho Cinco's all over the place, but when he got set, he was tagging old boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, niggas are saying that he lost that fight. I'm like, how? I mean, he got knocked down.
He didn't. To me, like point wise, Ocho Cinco was fucking this nigga up.
He was.
He was really fucking this nigga up. It just looks bad because he's the only one that got knocked down.
Yeah.
And the knockdown, and the knockdown wasn't even bad. He popped right back up. It just like he tried to catch himself, but he fell on his face, and it just looked bad.
No, that shit looked horrible. So when he fell, like that nigga had his chin up in the air, and that nigga was just swinging and said, I'm like, that nigga had no legs. When he tried to bop, like again,
yeah,
that nigga jumped and didn't just move. I was like, yo, this dude could finish Ocho right now if he wanted to. But he was like, yo, I can't lose my money. My job is to make this nigga look good. And that's what he did.
Yeah. And next up, it was
Hurd versus Arias. That was the best fight of the night.
Absolutely. That was like the one like legitimate boxing match.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the Bottle Jack one was too, but the
I mean, it was, but we're gonna talk about that nigga.
Yeah.
But, so it was Hurd versus what was the Hispanic guy name?
I don't know his name. Oh, Arias.
Okay. Hurd versus Arias. Now that was just like a battle between. I don't know what Hurd was doing. Really, like I don't know why he just forgot to block. Like someone didn't plug his controller in. His block button was broke. He just refused to block.
Like
Arias was cleaning his fucking ass up the whole fight
with one fucking punch.
Yeah.
Overhand right. Nigga, blocked it like. You get caught with it a couple times in the first round, okay, but come on now.
This is
overhand right.
All the way to round 10.
Nigga.
All the way to round 10. And this nigga just kept, but he was eating the shit. So I'm like, this nigga got a face made of stone.
Yeah.
Because he never went down. And it was kind of fucked up because it was raining and the ring kept getting slippery. The niggas in there on some slip and slide action.
Yeah.
Like when he got the one knockdown and I watched the replay. He definitely just like tapped him on the back of the head, and he like slipped and fell forward. But because he made contact before he fell, they got a count.
Got knocked down.
So
everybody was like, "No, I ain't no knockdown." I was like, "Yo, he caught that nigga, man." Yeah. I'm a Jared Hurd fan, but I knew he lost that fight.
Yeah, he got mixed.
He had that nigga dead. He had him dead in 6th and 7th round. Matter of fact, 6, 7, and 8. And some would even say 9. But he just laid on the ropes, let this nigga punch him. I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah, like they kept fighting from the inside. I'm like, yo, back up.
When he would box that nigga, he would fuck him up.
Yeah.
But he would box him, and then he would just let him get on him, and he would.
Yeah, and then fucking eat all these fucking right to the side of the face. It's like, yo, put your arm up, do something.
Nigga didn't do a damn thing except lose.
Facts.
And then be like, yo, if the judges say I lost, I lost. Nah, nigga, you lost.
Yeah, you lost because you lost, my nigga.
Yeah, that one card was like 95, 94 Hurd. That was like shenanigans.
Absolute shenanigans.
Nah, nigga.
In no timeline was that shit even close.
Yeah, facts.
But all right, we're gonna move on to Badu Jack versus Dervin Kalina. And I'm gonna go over to the internet 'cause I need to show y'all this nigga's drip. I could not focus on the fight at all because this nigga Dervin Kalina looks like he is battling from the 18th century. He looked like he was ready to throw fisticuffs while they were fighting. It wasn't a boxing match. She came out here looking like somebody's fucking grandpa with these high ass shorts, and I'm trying to find a picture of his fucking sock. with the white socks and Nike shoes. They don't even boots. They're shoes. This nigga got the hiked up above the belly button shorts with the pulled up tube socks and black shoes. He looked like a fucking idiot, and I was not a fan. I couldn't like. I was just like, what is up with your drip? Your drip is distracting, fam. Like, I cannot focus on the combat because your drip is just awful, fam. Every time you stand up, it's just like, yo, whose dad is this?
Yeah, he had terrible tattoos too.
And oh my god, his tattoos was awful. And the fact that Badu Jack was like, what, 10 years older than him?
Nah, about 4 years older.
Oh, but Kalina looked like he was 10 years older than Badu Jack.
That's because I tell you, man, when Spanish boxers come over from wherever the fuck they come from, Venezuela,
Badu
they lie about their age.
37, and he's supposedly like 32.
33.
Yeah, 33. Oh. Whatever
Yeah.
he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that this nigga is older than this nigga? Come on now. What are we doing
This
here?
nigga laying on the ground.
What are we doing
What a
here?
jerk.
What are we doing here?
That nigga kept holding.
Yeah, that the highlight of that fight wasn't even a fight. It was his damn coach.
Yeah, his trainer.
His trainer was a fucking nutbag. This dude right here behind him with this head cut off, he out here talking like he looked like a pimp, and he talked like a pimp. So he might have been pimping some over there in Venezuela or whatever they had going on.
Back in the day.
That nigga was just fucking yipping and yapping with all the jibber jabbers and fucking old man lingo he could come up with. Just like, man, I told you to stop pouring out that water on him. Shit, just like getting in his fucking grandpa bag. I said, what the fuck is this? Never take the camera out of this corner. This nigga is the show right now.
He was very entertaining. That motherfucker said, you gonna stop holding? It's not holding, gonna disqualify your motherfucking ass. Damn.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna buy there. Get in there, get in on them. Get in on them and fight. We ain't got no punches. Shit. Say goddamn, old man.
Because basically all fucking, I feel like because Kalina was from overseas and they don't really know what the fuck is going on over there, they're probably over there like just doing all kind of crazy combat and shit. And this nigga ain't never fought in the States and couldn't speak English and didn't really understand, clearly didn't understand the rules that well because this nigga just kept holding. The ref had to tell this nigga, yo, you hold again, you're getting disqualified. His trainer had to tell him, yo, you hold again, you're getting disqualified. Like, and he's just sitting there looking like a fucking deer in the headlights. Like, what?
Getting his fucking the right side of his body fucked up.
He didn't seem prepared at all for anybody that is a true savant of the sport.
He's been fighting Venezuelan cab drivers. You've been fighting Venezuelan cab drivers your whole fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just a mess. He got cleaned up in what, the 4th round?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
body shot.
Yeah, put him down. Like seeing it the first time, it looked like he just looked like he just laid down.
Yeah, it looked like he just said, "Fuck it, man."
When they showed the replay, like, all right. I mean, it does look like you still laid down, but at least I use that he gave you that little tap on the way down, and that might have sealed the deal. But
yeah.
Get this nigga out of here. He got cleaned up. So now for the main event of the card, we got Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Now, before we even get to the fight, can we talk about the Migos?
Yeah.
Why were they there?
I guess as for the performer song, number one of the Migos looked like he ate another one of the Migos. That nigga was wearing tight shit, and he was like,
that was which one? That was Takeoff. That shit was.
That nigga need to take off some time eating, man. I mean, that motherfucker. That nigga was a bit chunky.
Let's see if we can find a picture. Here we go. It's a high quality image. Yeah, high quality enough. Right here on the right side. Takeoff looked like he done took off to the drive-thru a couple times.
Yeah, facts.
He does not look the healthiest. Well, healthy is debatable, but he's definitely the heaviest out of the trio. I ain't even really heard from these niggas in quite some time, and for these niggas to come back or appear out of nowhere and fucking look like just nasty, and like the performance was trash. I like, for one, niggas gotta, if you are performing, my G, whether you doing your ad libs or not, put the mic to your mouth. Are you Roman Reigns? that nigga just be talking and don't even be having a mic up. Like, but it works for them because they in a closed environment. Y'all niggas are in a fucking stadium.
A football stadium like that. A football stadium.
And you're not putting the mic up to your mouth. How you saying your ad libs, even like parts of your verse, and you just got the mic the same way he holding that fucking that mic in this picture like a fucking large milkshake. That's where he kept the fucking mic the whole time. Like, nigga, pick the mic up. You are embarrassing. You are embarrassing us as a people. You fucking slop. Anyway, don't know why they came out there because it was like, yeah, it's time for the main event. Let's bring out the Migos. These niggas walked out, performed the whole song, and now introducing Floyd Mayweather. So what the fuck did they come out here for?
I don't know, but he was with Moneybagg Yo.
Random. Yeah, Moneybagg Yo came out with him. So I was like, okay. Yeah. So why the fuck did the Migos come out here? That was so strange. So strange.
I guess a performance on performance to give the people a show.
Sure, probably maybe pad the runtime a little bit. Who knows?
Yeah.
So we go to Logan Paul and Mayweather. Niggas are mad, but it went exactly about how I expected it to. So yeah, this is for money. So I'm not gonna expect these niggas to really get out here and try to kill each other. Like, all that shit is like hoopla. Like I said that shit when this shit first got announced. These niggas are excellent businessmen. Logan and Jake, excellent businessmen.
This nigga Floyd, after the fight, the press conference said, the nigga said, when it comes to legalized bank robbery, I'm the best. He always does that with his hands, by the way. I'm the best. Then he go like this. like watch a Floyd press conference. I mean, when I was in there beating everybody, who could beat me? Nobody. And now I'm the best. I mean, look like the fucking shrug emoji. I mean,
it went about how I expected it to. Them two niggas are excellent, man.
Them two white boys. The younger one,
Jake,
is more of a boxer than the older one. Because when the older one had Floyd, like when Floyd turtled up in the first round, that nigga punches
wait, I wonder if I can find a gift for that, because that was the only and I don't even know why niggas got hype off that. I was like, because he was literally throwing like clubbing blows like he's the Big Show. Like, what are you doing? Like, this nigga, how you throw from punches to literally like overhand monkey clubbing blows?
Because
Logan.
That's what they all do. He has no form. He's terrible. And then he just kept. We'll get to that, but.
Let me see if I can find that shit.
What stats? What stats are you talking about, D?
What'd you say?
I think he's talking about the punch stats.
A stat? Man.
Punch stats don't mean nothing when you actually watch the fight. Punch stats is for somebody who didn't see the fight. We go, oh, that shit was kind of close. Nigga, no.
Yeah, because literally, one thing Floyd did not do the majority of the fight is throw punches. Yeah. I want to say Logan Paul threw like twice as many punches as he did. Like maybe a little over twice as many. Yeah. But Floyd was not punching. Like at all. Yeah. Like the first like 3 rounds, this nigga might have threw like 15, 20 punches.
Yeah, nigga was picking his spots.
Yeah. And
they started cleaning old boy. And old boy said, fuck that. The man in the corner said, look, man, you made your money, man. Just hold him.
Facts.
Just hold him. You made your money. So it must have been some shit like he had to go a certain rounds to get paid. Because the nigga said, like, after he started getting caught, the cornerman for Logan Paul said, hey, man, you made your money. Just hold him. Granted, then they go back to his corner again after that.
Yeah.
Like, you giving up the secret, nigga. Shut your ass up.
Facts.
I mean.
Let me see if I can find that shit on Twitter. But it seemed like that's definitely all Logan wanted to do anyways, just to prove that, like, hey, I can go all 8 rounds and not get knocked out or whatever. You know, like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's really just because Logan, he even said that shit himself in the post-fight conference or whatever, just like, I'm still going to have in the back of my mind, like, did I really go all 8 rounds or did this nigga Floyd let me live?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I say Floyd's not really known for his knockout power anyway, but I feel like Floyd could have cleaned this nigga if he felt like it.
You also got to understand that this motherfucker is 30 pounds heavier than Floyd, so the punches, no matter who you are, it's not gonna have the same effect.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find that shit real quick. Yeah, and that was another thing of like every time Floyd. Oh, is it? All right, let's get it. I found it.
Oh, I was looking for it too.
All right, boom. All right, y'all not gonna be able to hear this. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to. Like somebody record this shit on a potato. It's like somebody recording the TV. So then the first round, Floyd still filling this shit out. Whoop de whoop. And it's like Logan just says, "Fuck this shit, nigga."
It just gets to swinging.
I don't know if we get like copyright claims for this.
I mean, is it what, a video?
Yeah. She's like, look at this shit. Like he's throwing like what are you doing, fam? And niggas are getting hype over that. Like, what is there to get hype over? He literally just said, "Fuck it, nigga. I'm going ballistic."
Yeah.
And this is hype.
Yeah. Niggas was like,
"Oh my God, Logan went off." Did he though? Did he though?
Look at those punches. Those punches are terrible.
Which boxing was doing better than one? Well, B would be the one to answer that one.
I don't know which one you talk about. Which one in Atlanta? You talk about the one with Gervonta Davis?
Yeah, that was literally Logan's highlight of the whole fight. Everything after that, this nigga was exhausted. I'd say probably about round 3 on, maybe even 4. But after that, he was gassed and fatigued the entire rest of the fight, and he was basically worthless. Floyd basically tired this nigga out, rope-a-dope style, and then anytime Floyd got any kind of offense, Logan would just lay on him, and they just hugged for the rest of the fight.
What do you think about that video? People saying that he got knocked out and Floyd held him up.
It did. I mean, well, I seen like that video, and then someone showed the whole video of like Logan being able to walk to his corner and shit after that. Like, and it might have been a knockdown. Like, it definitely looked like he hit him and he just leaned on him like a lot harder than he did all the other times. Like he did like he slumped on him.
Yeah.
But I won't say that he like knocked him out. Like, it definitely was like, oh shit, you got me. I'm back though. But I don't know. Like I said, as soon as that shit happened, the round ended and Logan just walked to his corner with no assistance. So
yeah,
I won't say that he like knocked him out, but he caught him clean.
Yeah, he caught him clean. He snuck that shit in there quick too. That was old Mayweather.
Yeah,
that shit came out of the douche.
You said the one Jake fought in.
I don't know. I didn't watch that card because yeah.
You didn't care.
No.
So,
I didn't watch that, so I really can't say, D. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they kept saying that, yeah, he knocked him out and then kept him up just to make the fight keep going and blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I won't say he knocked him out, but he fucked him up. And that's all I will say, that Floyd Mayweather did fuck him up when he did throw punches.
Yeah.
He picked his spots perfectly. Logan was just like, he was just throwing punches. Like, I think his like total percentage hit was like 12. It was some like incredibly low. It was like 10% on jabs and like 13% on everything else. Like, It was just awful. But Floyd was just twitching all over the place. Like, it was impossible to hit this nigga.
Yeah.
So
he caught him a couple times though.
Yeah. But
and Floyd would just smile.
Yeah, that's all. Floyd was just laughing the entire fucking thing. Like, I was just like, this nigga was just out here just having a good time. He's like, nigga, I know I'm finna fucking go out here for this 30, damn, collect my little 50 M's. I'm finna go home, my nigga. Legalized bank robbery. So that's literally what happened. Like, everybody's pissed, but it's like, did you really expect these two niggas to get out here and fight for real?
Yeah, that nigga really doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. He literally said, like, nigga, I'm 44 years old. I'm not finna be out here moving like these fucking 20-year-olds, my nigga. I just want to get out here and get my feet wet, but I'm not finna be out here fighting for real.
And nigga said, my kids can't eat legacy. I said, you know what? You right, nigga.
Facts.
You right.
Yeah. And then I don't think I would say, I don't like how Logan tried to come out there and play the whole, I want to inspire everybody to prove that you can do anything you put your mind to, ass nigga. Like, shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Like, all that, I'm heel all the way until that happens, and now I want to turn face at the end. Like, nigga, get out of here. Just ride that heel shit out. and fucking call that shit a day. Just don't talk again. But and then fucking, I don't know. Jake just looked like if there's a movie where someone owns a strip club and he does coke, that's what Jake Paul looks like. And I don't know what went wrong in his life to make him make these decisions, but he looks like the cokehead strip club owner.
He does look like he's on coke heavy. He looks like he's on coke heavy. Yeah.
He's
50
just
and 1, baby.
facts. It's like, oh, my brother Logan won. I kept seeing all those pictures like, yeah, my brother won, and Logan getting his face fucking adjusted on his skull.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to believe, sir, you must can't see through the powder. But
yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I was still entertained, even though the fight wasn't. Nobody like went down or nothing. I still was entertained the whole time.
It was good. I mean, it's like, I guess people really wanted to see Floyd beat the shit out that man.
Yeah.
And Floyd was just like, fuck it.
He's like, I think I really don't care, fam.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna tag him a couple times, but I mean,
Yeah.
y'all get your money's worth. They wanted to see him punish him.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, Floyd is a businessman too. And,
Yeah.
And just like them two niggas, you're like, yo, my nigga, let's just get out here, collect our bag, and go home, my nigga.
Yeah.
But he said we're entertainers. And I'm gonna put on a show. So y'all niggas got a show. It may not be the show you wanted to see, but you got a show.
Nigga, I would say the Ocho Cinco fight and the Hurt versus Arias fight. That was, I mean, you can't be mad at that card.
No.
Those are two good.
The Ocho Cinco fight, it was just impressive just to see, like, this nigga really is out here moving.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was finna be some bullshit. Like, oh, this nigga Ocho Cinco really, like his fucking jab was fast as hell. Like, this nigga was like, okay, this nigga Mike can actually take this shit serious.
Yeah,
Well,
until he got cleaned up.
Yeah. It's like he caught him that one time. Like, he still would have won.
Hey, he still would have won.
Just that knockdown was filthy.
That nigga's legs was gone. Finito. No Chief Keef.
Let's see if I can find that video real quick. Ocho Cinco knockdown. Pretty sure that'd be pretty easy. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh boy.
Yeah.
The internet.
If you was in front of a nightclub and your girl was watching, she'd be disgusted.
LOL to me.
If you was in front of a nightclub and your girl was watching, she'd be disgusted.
That shit sounded off.
Yeah.
I hope that shit's not too loud. I ain't even sharing my audio.
Oh yeah, I can't hear it.
Oh yeah. Let's do Baba the Boop. Baba the Beep.
Baba the Boopy.
Let's get it. One time for the one time. Clean this nigga up.
It tried to hit the glove like you got me.
You tried to dap him up. That's the only thing I don't like is that they was cool like the whole fight, and then as soon as he knocked it down, he tried to stand over him for a little bit, big dog him. Don't try to big dog him.
Hey.
Like, I mean, he got the knockdown, but y'all was cool right before you got the knock. Now all of a sudden you a beast. Get out of here, nigga. You're not a beast.
Hey. It's the name of the game. Okay? It's the name of the game.
I don't want to hear that shit, fam. Y'all niggas was just dapping each other up this round, and now, come on now. I know you saw Ocho Cinco fish, huh?
Can we talk about one more thing?
What's up, fam?
What the fuck was up with Marco Ronaldo's hair? And the way that he was fit, like it was fit like a lesbian.
I don't know, man. I wish I knew. Like I said, it would have been fine. It's just the fact that he dead ass.
He had to do like this.
How you spell his name?
Ronaldo, Ronaldo, R-I-N-A, Ronaldo, L-O-O, Marco Ronaldo.
Marco? I thought it was Moro.
Oh, Moro or not? You're right. It is Moro. You're right.
I gotta type this shit in Google. Oh, R-A-N-A-L-O.
Yeah.
Okay. See, it's like everything would have been fine and dandy if he didn't try to pull that one move and flick that shit back that one time.
Yeah. What is this? That was nuts.
What a Moro. What is this? Somebody said I had no idea we were getting emo Mauro Ronaldo tonight. This is nuts. And
Well,
the
you know
fact
you
that
got
he
split
tried to
personality.
play that shit off. Somebody said can always count on Mauro to correct that Floyd is actually 51-0 as he beat the Big Show at WrestleMania. Yeah, his fit was a little. His fit was nuts.
Yeah, a little lesbian-ish.
Yeah. Yuck. It's just the fact that this is clearly a piece. It's clearly a piece. This shit on the top of his head is his, and this shit on the sides. Y'all just go ahead and give me some extensions real quick. Why do
Niggas just don't. Niggas don't care anymore, fam.
Like he just don't give a fuck.
Nope.
But it is what it is, fam. You know. Probably about all I got on that. What else you moving into, fam?
Gary Owens' wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's pissed off that they separated and he does not want to pay any of the utilities.
Utilities, huh?
Yeah, like he doesn't want to pay. I'm looking for the article right now. I'm sure I already had it up.
Calls him a deadbeat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know how old their kids are, but
they look. Hold on. I got something pulled up.
okay.
I don't know if it's the right one, but we're about to see. Comedian Gary Owens' wife called him a deadbeat as divorce gets heated. Excuse me. Seemed to have no sense of reconciliation. Fired off on the comedian after he posted a picture of himself on Instagram with a T-shirt that read "Breadwinner." And they've gone to the media. The media goes looking for paperwork after allowed you to tell your friends, family. The comedian's estranged wife also set some light on the family's finances since the breakup occurred. Nothing, nada, zero, not electric, water, gas, not insurance, not groceries, not maintenance for the house, not the gas or maintenance of the cars, not the platinum card I got for us because you wanted one and you couldn't get one on your own. Damn, disrespect. Not the cell phone you had for 23 years. Instead, you just got another phone number and didn't pay the bill. All of our bills are attached to my Social Security card number and credit. You have paid the $4,500 mortgage that is attached to your Social Security number for the first time, but that is it. She also alleges that Owens was unfaithful in a relationship and added that he hasn't been supportive of his children either.
Yeah. So what you think, man? If you get a divorce,
Are they already divorced?
well, they had separated. They're getting a divorce.
What does she expect him to do?
You know, that's what I said. Now I'm saying, like, nigga, if I'm divorcing you, I'm out. Fuck that shit. I'm not paying shit until the court tells me to. You know?
Yeah, what do you want? It sounds like she's saying that this nigga really been trashed for a while.
Yeah.
She said the
I
platinum
lost
card that you couldn't get on your own. That's the one that got me.
It's like, yo, you broke ass nigga.
Yeah. Not the cell phone you had for 23. What for one? Who has a cell phone for 23 years? Like, they got to be a Nokia.
Nigga.
Got to be.
Fucking stupid.
If you had a phone for 23 years ago, it was 1998. That got to be Nokia or Motorola.
I'm sure she's telling kind of tales to make him look bad, but like, come on, man. Nigga had his own show, multiple movies. You tell me that he couldn't afford shit? That doesn't make any sense.
Or it sounds like she's saying that they put everything in her name, and he might have been paying everything, but now that he left, everything is still in her name, and she's pissed.
Well, maybe she shouldn't have let the white man mix up like that.
Facts. Get played.
I mean,
hold
always
these
saying
bills.
Y'all always saying, "Go black queen, go black queen." Get you a little a white king. Now look at you. 18 years later, you're desolate. You know what I mean? nothing to do about you. At least a black guy, if he broke, he gonna be broke with you. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, they're gonna struggle as a team.
That nigga said, white guy said, "I'm out. I'm Gary Owen, bitch. Ain't nothing you can do. I'm a comedian. Anything you say, I can spin into comedy." Even though I don't think he's that funny. I looked at his son just now.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Okay, let's see. Gary Owens kids. Whoa.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That gotta be
Yikes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Where you going? What's it? Go back. Emilio Owen?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Like, you
is
telling me
this
that
the
nigga?
stepson?
That nigga. Nah, that's his kid, I think.
You said
She
stepson.
pop. Oh, it does?
Stepson,
What?
Emilio Owen. Who is Gary Owen's stepson? Emilio Owen. Either way, that's still your kid, my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You look like shit. At least the first picture that pops up looks nuts. This nigga, oh my god. It's like the black and white didn't know what to do on this nigga. This is like the features is
They and this nigga's body together. They going, where we supposed to go? Nigga, where the blueprints? The blueprints, nigga, we left them back in the balls, nigga. So you left them back in the balls? God damn, man.
this nigga.
So what we supposed to do? Hey, fuck it.
Freestyle.
Everybody just go everywhere. Just pick a place.
This nigga look like the homeless dude with a golden voice that got a job and lost everything immediately afterwards.
Because crackies are gonna crack. All right. Doesn't matter what you do for them, how much money you give for them. Them crackies are gonna crack, my nigga.
Yeah, he looked like he cracked.
Yeah. Damn, did I just accidentally turn these shits on?
What else I get into? Need to I was gonna talk about like the video of that white woman that snuck into the school. I don't know if you saw that.
No. I saw the video of that white woman that was naked that started fucking everything up in Outback Steakhouse, and then they tased her. And they was like, yeah, tase that bitch. Black people funny.
Well, it wasn't nothing like crazy. Well, I guess technically it depends, but depends on who you ask. But
Drop it in the chat.
it was a mother. She basically infiltrated a middle school or elementary school or something, posing as her daughter, and she said she made it through the entire school day before anybody noticed her. She said she did it to show how lax the security is in the school.
I guess she did a good job.
Excellent job, even though she's getting charged. But let's see. Deputies have arrested who cares what her name is, after the woman was accused by the local school district of trespassing on school grounds posing as a student. They were also alerted to several social media posts circulating online which allegedly documented the incident. One of the videos is titled "Going to School as My 13-Year-Old Daughter," middle school edition. Excuse me. Conducted an investigation and obtained 2 criminal warrants for Garcia on charges of criminal trespassing and tampering with government records. Later located Garcia, the resident, took her into custody. She was booked into whatever. Her bond was total $7,900.
That's not that bad. That's light work. That's a misdemeanor.
Honestly.
That's misdemeanor bond money.
Yeah. Let's see what she got to say about this. 12 minutes. We skip into the middle.
Just this school that let me in and walk through. I bet you anything someone else can do this. This is why I did this. Whether you agree with me or not.
You don't ever pause that long and think I'm going to keep watching your video.
Nigga, fact. That ass cut, bitch. What you think this is? We ain't got all
like,
day.
goddamn, bitch, you know we're doing a podcast? No dead air. But, she said she did it because she just wanted to show how lax it was. She said she literally made it through the whole day. She just had on, like, the mask definitely helped. She said she just had a hoodie on, sunglasses or something, and a mask, and nobody made it through. I think they said, like, somebody asked her a question. And no, the only reason why she said she got caught was because she was recording the teacher, and the teacher asked this, and the teacher is like, yo, you can't have your phone out. And then they took her phone. It's like, who the fuck are you?
Ain't you a little old to be in here? I mean, I know niggas is dumb, but goddamn. Yo, imagine like, yo, I'm 13. And the teacher goes, okay, and walks away. God, she aging terribly.
Facts is walking. Oh my gosh, what the fuck they feeding you at home?
Oh my God, all that motherfucking arroz con pollo, man. On them fritos.
Cigarettes and meth.
Yeah.
said she greeted the school's principal and other staff members, ate lunch without her mask, and made it to the last period before anyone noticed that she wasn't her daughter. How you? Well, I guess like they wouldn't give a shit. I swear it was glasses, a hoodie, a mask. Glasses, hoodie, and a mask. It's the mask that's really fucking all this shit up. She said it was a social experiment to prove a point. There have been one too many mass shootings. She purposely didn't name the school because she didn't want to call it the staff. Said the staff and the school were too preoccupied with asking her to put away her phone, intending to remote students to realize she was an adult.
This ain't no shit trash.
About right.
She got to be more stealthy with that shit, man. If you gonna do that shit, don't be fucking sitting there like this.
Yeah, with your phone literally right in your face. You think they see me? Like, fam, yes. But let's see what else she said. An individual what did they say? Oh, this is school. An individual associated as a parent with the school was involved in the incident and posted a video regarding the situation. I want to reassure you that our security measures are being reviewed and evaluated not only at the school where the incident occurred, but at all schools and facilities in the district. I mean, but to be fair, ain't nobody really checking for shit, my nigga. How can you expect somebody to? If we're being honest, like you saying you did this to raise awareness, that ain't really gonna like change nothing.
Nope.
Like, yeah, like I'm not. So what you want them to tell every student? Hey, take your mask off so I can make sure you're not an adult as soon as you walk into school. No. And most of the time when there's a school shooting, I'm sure you've seen the memes. Whenever they have the school shooting drills, y'all are teaching the school shooter.
All right, bet. So they're gonna be here. They're gonna be here. Bet. I'm about to kick over this desk.
All right, my nigga. You said sit in the corner with your hands over your head. Easy target. I love it. Taking notes and shit. But yeah, that was just funny that like white people got to knock it off. Why is it your responsibility to show that the security system is lax? You just say it then. If you don't like it, take that shit to the school board like everybody else. A town hall meeting. What a callback.
That was a great fucking episode, by the way.
It was.
Man, that was town hall shit. Was pleasantly surprised.
Yep. Let's go to what you just sent me.
All right, so fucking yeah. So Australia is going through a mice plague, right? And the fish are getting bloated and regurgitating mice. You see the video right there?
In the middle?
And then in the middle. Disgusting video. It wasn't that disgusting, by the way. It's just like, okay.
I'm gonna just play it. Fuck it. Is it alive? Oh,
no, it's just dead.
Oh my goodness.
The mice are trying to swim across the river.
Mm-hmm. And they got caught by the fish.
Yeah. Now, before I start to read this article.
Oh, that fish is still alive. That's crazy.
And before I start to read the article, like it's the fish got to be ecstatic about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Free food. I don't even gotta try, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, that is the funniest piece of news that I got this week, and it's like serious.
Yeah, so all right.
It is. Very serious if it's messing with the wild. Go?
After a drought, Aaron Graham was ecstatic to see the Macquarie River coming to life again. The water is higher, the river is clearer, the Murray cod that live there are fatter than ever. However, the source of this abundant fish food supply comes from a rather unsavory place. Dubbo? The surrounding regions are some of the worst hit from the mouse plague, that the fish have been gorging themselves on. Thousands of mice attempting to swim across the river. Now, they should have video of the mice like trying to swim across the river. I'm pretty sure that's a sight to see.
Oh yeah, that'd be fire.
I mean, but anyway,
if the plague is that bad, you should be able to see them easily. Wait a
We've
minute.
seen the mice get taken off the top of the water, having so much food around them is getting so healthy and fat. I love when the fish gorge themselves. It's healthy and shit, but
Yeah.
humans do it. They're fat pieces of shit. It has to be about 90% of the fish I'm pulling up have mice in them.
Golly.
I've seen 10 mice coming out of a 70 centimeter and 80 centimeter. I think it's just the cod's way of recovering from all the bad stuff that's happened in the past 12 months. What the fuck does what does COVID have to do with the cod? Oh, did you scroll down more and see the mouse,
picture?
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even get to that. Oh,
Oh, it's worse?
I'm just saying, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Motherfucking mouse just sitting there.
Feeding on the mice during the mouse plague. I need to know, like, what is, like, is this like a common thing?
What, the mouse plague?
Yeah.
No, man, that shit's bad, son.
I'm about to Google this.
That shit is bad. Like, Australia's, they're destroying everything over there.
Let me see.
They have
Britain,
videos of them
mouse
around the
plague.
quarry and in people's houses and lawns and bars and shit. Like, it's a bunch of them. Like, it's dead ass a bunch of meese, as Big Jaw would say. A bunch of mices. Nobody watched that skit? That's all right.
You know?
Fuck yeah.
I'm trying to find
Let's see if we can see.
I'm trying to find this video.
I'm about to YouTube that shit.
Like, there's gotta be poison.
That was the first
against
thing. Oh,
biblical
that's
mouse
nasty.
plague. Hey, listen, this is a plague of biblical proportions.
I'm about to send it to you. Copy.
This is nasty.
I just sent it to you. Peter calls for a humane approach to deal with Australia. Man, fuck them motherfucking mice.
They have videos of them around the quarry and in people's.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
Oh my!
Oh!
Hey, it's making my skin crawl a little bit.
We are asking farmers to avoid the use of poisons, which do cause
Fuck
mice
you.
to endure
Exactly.
some long, slow deaths where they're choking, gasping for air, and also poses a threat to native animals, domestic animals, and also children who live in
I like how
these
this video
rural areas
has
as well.
way more dislikes than likes.
Because everybody hates Peter. Well, the poison and the mice.
Cause like what? So you're saying it should be an insta kill, but how do you expect somebody to instantly kill them without going to like a one-on-one? Oh my god, that's fucking nasty.
Yeah.
And you want nigga? Is there like big ass roaches?
We want to remind everybody that mice do feel pain and fear. So if
Man.
they must be killed, it's really only the most ethical and right thing to do it as quickly and as painlessly as possible.
You can't even
not
talk
through
right.
These gut-wrenching
They want me to list it's the
poisons
most
that cause
ethical
internal
thing to
bleeding
do.
and
Like, why you putting
really
the L in everything?
gruesome,
Yeah,
long,
suck my dick,
slow
bitch. Look,
death.
50 seconds in this one. You thought that made your skin crawl. 50 seconds in, and just play it for a little bit.
Oh my god, this is fucking. Like, this is sick. Like I ain't never even really like seen mice like that. Like in general.
Yeah.
Like just down here, it's just like a lot of roaches.
It's
and shit.
raining mice in Australia, literally, and I'm not.
Well, do I define this woman? Then why are you talking about this on Hindi TV?
Mice. You go to your kitchen, and there are
Yeah.
mice everywhere.
Yep.
Sounds like a horror movie or a nightmare? Welcome to Australia. Here
Australia.
is a reality.
Fucking God.
Yeah,
There
it's
is
rough.
mouse plague down
Oh,
under.
what the fuck?
And
It's
it
like
looks
popcorn.
something like this.
This fucking jumping all up. What the
Disgusted
fuck?
already?
Oh my
Watch
god.
this.
This big. What the fuck?
Watching your reaction is hilarious.
What the hell is this, fam? They are everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's raining mice, quite literally. They are inside houses,
What
on the
the
walls,
fuck?
on the roofs, inside containers.
Don't zoom in on this nigga
They
face.
are everywhere, dead and alive. How
Probably
do you
mostly
sleep
dead.
in a situation like this? You don't, says Australian farmer
don't.
Cody Brady.
I can only imagine the sounds they're
I
making.
don't sleep. because I'm
Oh my God.
paranoid.
Especially when you hit 'em with a hammer.
Walls and your roof, and, so yeah, just your social and emotional well-being.
Sure that last
shot,
squeak is
and
just
you're
not,
absolutely
not.
buggered.
What triggered this mice apocalypse?
Facts, like, where did they
To
come
answer
from?
that, we must rewind to 2020, a year most of us would rather forget.
They're literally just making these niggas run into
But for
pools of
Australian
water so they
farmers,
can't even
it was a
move.
good year. It rained.
They're just like-
It rained more than the
that
two
is
previous
desperation.
years combined.
Like, yo, we gotta drown
The
these
ground
niggas just so they
became
don't
fertile,
jump all over the place.
And there was a bumper harvest.
Imagine you a cat.
But no
Imagine
one
you
saw
a cat,
the
right?
mice
And you chase
coming.
a mouse into a corner.
The rain brought
And
them,
be like, yeah,
by
got your
creating
ass
an
now.
ideal condition for
And
the
then you
little
blink and
rodents.
you just see millions of eyes.
Once they had a sizable army, the mice went straight for the harvest. The wheat,
Sizable
the
army.
barley, they infested it all.
Sizable army indeed.
They also attacked hotels.
Are they saying this is a
food
calculated
marts,
assault?
And bakeries, childcare centers.
They said, "We
and made
back."
no exception for old age homes. As early as March, photos like these made their way.
I'm done, sis. That is ridiculous. I couldn't even. Well, that's just like them niggas with the fucking cicadas and shit up there.
Yeah, my brother was. You heard me ask my brother the other day when we was playing.
Yeah.
Like, is it that bad? He was like, one was on my shirt and I didn't even know. The niggas up there in training camp for football, the quarterback had one in his beard and he was just smiling. I'm like, ew.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a video of that.
There's so much cicadas. I don't know if that meme is that picture is true. You know niggas be lying, like that Denzel post. But they saying the other cicadas are raping. The male cicadas are raping the other male cicadas. They think they're female and giving them STDs.
Massive invasion
That's-
of
come on.
cicadas is now
That's
swarming
ridiculous.
large areas of the east and midwest. And
I
these
saw a
weather
video.
deafening.
I believe it was on Instagram. I'm not sure. It was somebody like porch at night, and it was just fucking. They was just like piled up. It was like a pile of leaves just sitting right outside that nigga door, loud
Yeah.
as fuck. I said, "What the fuck is going on here, fam?"
Yeah, I remember them shits back in the day. They wasn't that bad when I lived up north, but they said that shit is really bad. Like, yo, man, like everything is taken over because nobody was outside for a year.
Facts.
So now all them shits is coming back. So now we got to re-kill everything that annoys us, which is wild, right?
Yeah.
That's like, to me, that's wild. As like human beings, like, oh, everything that annoys us, we have to re-kill.
Yeah, because now we literally got to go through and like fucking purge all this shit all over again to restore the natural order.
Yeah. Do you think that a farmer was like when he was quarantined in Australia, was looking at like 3 mice, 4 mice, and thinking this is gonna be a problem in 6 months? Like just like looking out the window, like Ethel or whatever the fuck their names is in Australia. This is gonna be a problem in 6 months.
I'll try to find this shit on Twitter.
Don't. My homeboy's saying
did
that.
I not have the mouse playing the whole time?
Oh, you did?
Oh, okay.
Nah,
I just making sure.
Well, I heard this shit, so I don't know if you had it playing.
I don't think I had this shit on. My bad, Joe. That was a lot of fucking mice.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Let me see. Let me see if I can find a clip of them cicadas. Cause that video I saw, that shit made my fucking skin like, nigga.
If you find it, drop it in the chat.
I needed a bath. Let me see. Cicadas. You like shit like that is like I couldn't even imagine. This said the president swats a cicada off his neck before getting on Air Force One.
Ew, fuck off me, nigga.
Facts, and them shits are not small.
Nah, man, them shits is big as fuck, and they're ugly
as shit. Like they look like just big ass roaches with wings. I need to find like an actual video for him.
Welcome to Keniston, Saskatchewan, which I'm...
Cicada. Come on, Twitter. Enough of the memes. I need information. Ugh. Cicadas. Maryland. What is this? Oh, well, you're not gonna let me. Oh, this will work.
You found it?
It's not the one that I was looking for, but it's fucking nasty.
Well, let me see if I can find it on something on YouTube. Usually YouTube, all I gotta do is.
That shit's fucking loud.
Yeah.
I'm just put in the chat. Ooh. That fucking big.
Yeah, them shits is not small, man.
And it's like they don't do shit except just make noise and fucking be annoying.
Yeah.
And they just like they legit just sit there and fucking just parlay wherever they are and just fucking just make noise. Can y'all take that shit elsewhere?
I need them to fucking go back for another 17 years.
Facts. It's like they're gonna have to get hit with the chemical purge, toxic warfare.
This is what happens when motherfucking like niggas, the humans get stuck inside for a year.
You can't even see them shit. You just hear how fucking loud they are.
Oh my god, yo! I remember those shit used to wake me up, man. When I used to live in New York, used to always see their husks on trees and shit.
Man, I'd be like, yo, shut the fuck up, fam. Please.
That's when you got to get a flamethrower, my nigga.
It's gonna have to take chemical warfare.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna get these niggas up out of here. There
Nope.
ain't no that's not something that let's just wait until they leave. No. We must take action now. Ugh. What is this?
Oh, look at a cat eat one. Ew, ew.
Oh my god! Like,
Are you watching the same thing?
No.
Are you watching the cat? Oh
no. What the fuck?
I'm watching cicadas pee.
Oh, God.
Ew. Fresh off the shelves, this shop in Maryland serves cicadas dipped in chocolate. What is wrong with people?
This is like when they first, the one I just sent you is like when they first emerged, like all they husks and shit is still on the ground right next to them.
Cat just chilling.
This is nasty. Cause at this point, they look like roaches, fam.
Yeah.
Let's see what this is. At this point, we're about to just fucking end this shit. At this point, we just chilling, just looking up videos, just having a good time.
Shit is nasty, man.
Ugh.
I'm glad I don't got to deal with that shit. I got to go to New York in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, it's not as bad in New York. I'm be in the city. Ain't no trees in the city, so I'll be all right.
Hopefully, fam.
Ain't no trees in the city. I'm not going to the island and see none of my friends because fuck them. But yeah, man. Look at that shit on up. Did you see this? Ew.
Oh my fucking, like this. And the fact this cable keep touching my foot, I'm about to kick something.
He's getting the chills.
It's fucking nasty.
Look all that shit on that nigga on the ground. I'm not going outside, man. I'm not going outside. Fuck it. Fuck it.
All right, man, nigga, we just look it out of here. Oh, that's the one I'm just looking at.
All right, well, man.
And I don't.
It's been a short but extremely entertaining podcast. I just had a fucking whew.
You know?
Removed about 20 off me this morning. Raymond, you're a crazy asshole. This is a short but entertaining podcast. We'll be back next week, of course. I won't be so tired because I'll be off on Tuesday. And
I still will be because I don't get off until 5 p.m.
Hopefully they let you off at 3. That means so we go do something on Tuesday. If you feel like it.
If I get off at 3, we'll see.
Also, everybody wanted to say happy belated birthday to Brad, whose birthday was this week.
Oh yeah.
Not gonna tell you the
I
date.
just say I fucking forgot it was my birthday. That's how much I didn't care.
Pulled one off Zay at a restaurant that was under his shirt. Ew.
You gotta throw your whole cousin away.